my vocabulary strategy is list group label, and it is literally just as easy as it sounds. When you would use this is a during and or after reading strategy. You wouldn't want to do it before you read anything, and then it can be used with familiar and unfamiliar words. How to implement it? All right, so here's the steps. We're going to start off by getting the classroom into different groups, and you want to group them with varying achievement levels. And then you're going to pass out your vocabulary list, which it should be 20 to 25 words. Then you have to give them enough time to look up the words if they do not know it, because they may not know some of the words, and if they do not have any idea what the words are, they are not going to be able to do the next step, which is clustering. And in each cluster that they do, they have to have at least 3 words in it. Then after that, they have to title each cluster. And then they did all this to increase their understanding when they reread the text. So they read it again, and then they'll actually know the different vocabulary words. And then after that, you want to present them. So each small group gets to present their cluster, and then they can compare and contrast with everyone else's clusters. Why would you use this strategy? I think this one is very helpful because you're teaching the vocabulary list in relationship with each other instead of each word isolated. And then whenever they're in small groups, the students learn from each other. They can bounce ideas off of each other, and they get to see a certain point of view that they would have never thought of before. It also helps make sense of the words, the vocabulary list that they get, and then they can connect the words with other words inside and outside of the classroom. So we're going to go through an example of how to do this. So first you would group the students, with varying achievement levels. Then you would hand out a list of vocabulary words. So this list is just a North Dakota Studies list for about 4th grade. As you can see, there's 20 words on there. Then the students would have time to look up any words that they didn't know. And then this is their clusters that they made. So as you can see, there's at least 3 words in each cluster, or 3 vocabulary words. And then they title them. So in this one, it's titled Government and has the branches. And then this is North Dakota facts, like the state, inset, state, all that. And then this is the North Dakota Native American tribes. It has the different tribes that there are. And after this, they would reread the text, and they would actually understand it better, present it to the class, and compare and contrast how everyone else clustered theirs. And then the final one, which is recommended to do, would be to hang up the different clusters so that they can go back and look at it for reference. And yeah, that is the strategy, a list group label.